Hey everybody, welcome back to homerecordingmadeeasy.com, and here on the YouTube channel. In this time out, we're going to take a look at another cool piece of gear, brand new offering from our good friends over at Solid State Logic. This is their first rack-mounted audio interface called the SSL18. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to give you some of the cool feature set that's in it. I'm going to leave some links in the description box below so you can check it out, and you're going to get a chance to listen to it today as you're listening to it right now, because I'm recording it as we're recording this video right through my condenser microphone here. So that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to talk a little bit about the SSL18, tell you why I like SSL and why you may want to consider an interface such as this if you're in the market. So before we get started, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you go out to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. I have a free mixing course for you that is right on the homepage. It's worth $100. You cannot miss it. It's my gift to you for visiting Home Recording Made Easy. And if you stick around till the end of the video, I want to give you something else for free. Okay, so before we get into the particular specs of this particular interface, now this is the first interface from Solid State Logic that's a rack-mounted unit. For the last several years, they've been putting out a lot of the small desktop, sit on top of your desk audio interfaces, the SL, the SL2, the 2 Plus, and all of that stuff. You can see the videos that I've done here on the channel. I'll link those in the description box as well. This year, they came out in 2025 at NAMM with the SSL18, which is the first rack-mounted interface that is very, very competitively priced. And for the feature set that you get, I don't know that it's real easy to beat this at this price point, and it's got that SSL quality. Now, before we get started, this is a sponsored video in that SSL sent this to me so I could check it out to do this review for you. But I don't get to keep the gear. I have to send it back. I'm not being paid for the video. I'm doing this because I have a good working relationship with Solid State Logic. I love SSL. If you've been following me for any length of time on either one of my two YouTube channels, you know I'm a big SSL supporter and lover. I have all of their controllers, the UF8, the UC1, the UF1. I'm sitting in front of an SSL Origin. I'm a big fan of Solid State Logic, so when they asked me if I wanted to take a look at it, I said, sure, send it on over. I'm always here to support a company like SSL who makes top quality stuff. So, as I said a few minutes ago, you are listening to the SSL18 right now. My microphone is plugged into channel 1 here. I'm recording it on my Roswell Audio Mini K87 microphone, large diaphragm condenser microphone, and this is what it sounds like straight out of the box. There is no post-processing, there's no EQ, there's no compression, there's no nada. This is what we have. So, why don't we talk quickly about some of the key features about the SSL18? And I got them written down here because there's a lot of them. And again, I'm going to link this in the description box below so you could go check it out at our good friends at Zzounds Music and also Sweetwater, depending on which store you like to shop at. And both those links are my affiliate links, so you're supporting the channel here if you purchase something using any one of those two links, and I thank you in advance. So let me talk about at least the things that I really love about this audio interface and some of the key features. And again, there's twice as many as what I'm going to tell you, but here's the key features. So first and foremost, it's a 19-inch rack-mounted 1U unit. Really cool. First offering by SSL. It is a 28 by 28 USBC audio interface. It has 8 mic line combo jacks, 2 on the front, 6 in the back for your microphone or your line input. When you plug in a 1/4 inch and you plug it in, it'll bypass the preamp if you wanted to plug in a different type of a preamp into the line. To the line ins. Each one of those channels has 67 dB of gain, and you could see it across the front here, all these little red pots here. And again, these pots are all made of the same high quality pots that are on my SSL Origin or on their consoles. They don't cheap out and they don't make it look the same, but it's really not the same as the high-end gear. No, it is the same as the high-end gear, and I can tell you that by turning these things, I can tell you they feel exactly like the pots that I have on my EQ on my Origin. Hey there, friend. I hope you're loving the video. Guess what? We're now in 2025 and I have some super exciting news to share with you. I'm officially accepting new clients for mixing, and I'm on the lookout for talented artists just like you. Head on over to mixingmusicanalog.com. The link will be in the description box below to check out some of my latest work. Once you've had a look around, shoot me an email and let's schedule a Zoom call to chat about your music and how we could take it to the next level. Now let's get back to the video. This is a 32-bit 192 digital to audio, analog, and analog to digital conversion. We have 10 analog 1/4 inch outs on the back, 2 could go to your speakers, 8 of them can be used for different hardware gear if you want, different compressors, EQs, you want to patch in some hardware. We have 120 dB of dynamic range on the mic line level inputs and 125 dB of dynamic range on the monitor outs and the 1/4 inch outs. Okay, we have a 4K circuit on this audio interface, just like their desktop interfaces. And again, this makes it really unique and something that no other audio interface at this price point has. And you engage that by clicking the 4K button. And what the 4K button is going to do, that is the legendary circuit from the 4000 consoles back in the good old days. And it also is on my SSL Origin here. It's going to add a little bit of harmonic distortion, a little bit of color. It's going to give a little bit of a top end boost on the EQ side of things. And it's going to sweeten up the sound. Great for acoustic guitars, vocals, voiceovers, so on and so forth. So you get a little different flavor with the 4K button, and that is on all 8 channels. We also have 16 channels of ADAT for expansion. Now, what I don't have here in the rack, which I think just came out at NAMM but is not in full swing production yet, is they have a 1U unit that actually is an expander of the SSL18, which will give you another 8 channels, I believe, of I/O. So you have another, you'll have 16 channels. So if you want to daisy chain the expansion together to give you some more I/O options, you can do that as well. We also have a full monitor control section with a talkback, also with the famous SSL LMC listen mic compressor built in as well. And you can probably see that on the front here. It's a little difficult to tell. We have all the little buttons here on the front. It's a very simple interface, not a lot of controls on the front panel, really easy to use. This is also links up and powered by the 360 software, which is really cool. So you can do all your custom headphone mixes and you can drive this thing right from the 360 software. That is the same software that you use with the UF8 and the UC1, and I think the SSL Big 6 and some of their other hardware. That software, the 360 software, is always being updated and improved, and it's really cool that you can drive all the functionality from the SSL18 right from that software, which is really cool. We also have 2 high quality, very loud but very clean headphone amplifiers here, which are right on the front with 2 independent control as well. We have a monitor control on the front here. Every one of the 8 channels can have 48 volts if you'd like it independently, which is what I have now for my Roswell microphone. And if you purchase this from wherever you purchase it, Sweetwater or Zzounds or any place else for that matter, what is included is the SSL Pro Production Pack plugin software. Say that 3 times fast, worth $1,100. So this audio interface retails for about $1,200 US as I sit here and record this video, and you're getting $1,100 worth of plugins absolutely free. So it's like you're buying the plugins, you get the interface for free, or vice versa, however you want to look at it. So that's an exceptional value. And again, that is just a handful of the features. There's twice as many features, and you can read all about that on both Zzounds and Sweetwater's website. Again, links are in the description box below. This thing is built like a tank. It feels high quality and professional. That is the way Solid State Logic makes all of their products. They are known, and their history is known for making consoles and high-end studio equipment, particularly consoles. Like I said earlier, over the last 4 or 5 years, they have dived into the home studio market where they're making affordable, but still very high-quality audio interfaces and products for people who are not in the market for real high-end gear or consoles or anything like that, but have more of the home studio type of environment, which is what 98% of you watching this video have. This is a great addition to that product line, the SSL18. At $1,200 US dollars or $1,300 US dollars, I don't know that there's an audio interface in this price point with this many features. If you take a look at some of the other major competitors like Universal Audio and Motu and Focusrite and PreSonus and some of those other stuff, and they're all great, by the way, but if you look at feature for feature, this packs a lot of features for the buck. And again, you got that SSL quality and sounds, which is only top-notch stuff. And I know this because I use a ton of their products. So that is a quick look at the SSL18. Let me know how it sounds, how my voiceover sounds in the comments below. I'm not going to do any post-processing to this. What you're hearing is exactly what is happening right out of the box with a mid-price range, a $400 or $500 condenser microphone, nothing super high-end and fancy, but really good quality. And I think it sounds great right out of the box. If you want to see more examples of me using the SSL18, maybe recording an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar, something like that, leave it in the comments below. I have this thing for another couple of months. I can hang on to it and I can do some more videos for you if you would like to see that. Again, if you want to read more about all the particulars, click the links in the description box and go out to Sweetwater or Zzounds Music and check it out and pick one up for yourself. If you're in the market for an interface, 8 inputs, 1U rack mount, high quality, probably the last interface you ever got to buy, this could be a good contender. So I want to thank you, Solid State Logic, for sending this to me for review. I really do appreciate it. I'd love to probably try to somehow buy it and keep it for myself. I think this would be a good unit to have around my studio as kind of an expansion as well. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, SSL, for doing that for me. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I want to hook you up and give you something else for free. So again, go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. Get that free mixing course. Take it, no cost to you. You like that mixing course? You want to take one of my full-feature training courses? I want to give you a 25% discount coupon code that you can use at checkout. That coupon code is YouTube25. That'll take 25% off anything on the website. All the information will be in the description box below. And until the next video where we take a look at some more cool gear here in the studio, I've been Dave with homerecordingmadeeasy.com. Thank you so much for watching me today, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.